You know what's exhausting? Living life like you're auditioning for everyone else's approval. When the truth is, everyone that you're worried about, they're too busy worrying about what you're thinking of them. Today, I'm going to break this down for real. No cliches, no fluff, so you can finally stop caring about what other people think and actually start living your life for you. I'm Cynthia, and I help people break through their own mental noise so they can finally show up as their true selves, live with confidence, and live the life they actually want, not the one that's built on everyone else's expectations. So if you're into personal growth, mindset, and actually doing the work, you're in the right spot. So let's get to it. And make sure you stay with me till the end because I'm going to give you a 3-second mindset shift you can use as of today when that what will they think voice creeps in. This tool alone can save you years of drained energy. First, you have to understand why you even care about what other people think. It's actually wired in our biology. Thousands and thousands of years ago, if your tribe rejected you, it meant danger. So it's actual survival mechanism. You couldn't survive alone out in the wild. During the winters, for food, for protection, you couldn't survive alone. So that part of your brain, it's still operating. It doesn't actually understand that you are safe even if you are alone. But here's the thing, you're not fighting for survival anymore. You want to fight for internal peace. You don't need to fight for your food. You don't need to run from a saber-tooth trying to kill you, basically. Then another reason is we've been taught to care. Being nice meant being a good person. As a kid, you were told to be nice, make other people happy, don't rock the boat, stay quiet, and then you're a good little boy or girl, right? So that was wired into us from a young age. You can't be too loud or run in public. You have to listen because what will other people think of my kid if my kid doesn't listen? So we were taught this from a very young age. And as a kid, we learned that acceptance from others meant love. Pleasing our parents meant that we would receive their love and maybe a good job here or there. So as a kid, we learned that pleasing our parents meant that we were a good person. Approval meant love and safety and acceptance. And so our nervous system learned that we needed to please others in order to feel loved and safe and accepted. But this isn't weakness, it's conditioning. The truth is, you're not that powerless child anymore, and you don't need to be in survival mode. You can be in choice mode. Here's the ugly truth. Most people aren't even thinking about you. They're consumed by themselves, their fears, their insecurities, their doubts. I've seen these reels where people go to the gym and purposefully do stupid stuff just to show that others are actually not even looking in their direction. This is true in real life also. Everyone's in their own personal movie, and you're barely a second character in their narrative. And when people judge you, it's a reflection of who they are, their insecurities, doubts, blocks, and beliefs. It's not about you, it's about them. It's about their insecurities projected outward. So when you can realize this and put a distance between, okay, people aren't thinking about me And if they judge, it's not even about me, it's about them. When you can make that cut, you can actually start to think of yourself. So you're carrying anxiety over opinions from people who might not even remember what you said a week from now. Another thing is we get addicted to micro validations, right? Likes, comments, you're doing great. But the thing is, the more you seek approval outward, the more you feel you need it to be okay. And every time you edit yourself for others, you weaken your self identity. So, people pleasing isn't kindness, it's self abandonment disguised as love. Every time you care about what other people think, you're running internal scripts. You're telling yourself stories. If they judge me, I'm not good enough. If they're disappointed, I failed. If they disapprove, I lose my value. But these are just stories you've been repeating to yourself. And when you tell yourself these things so often, for so long, you start to believe this. And the stories we tell ourselves over and over again with repetition, and we start to believe it, it becomes our identity. Not the truth, but what we decided we were. And here's the thing, you tied your identity, your worth with other people, with what other people think about you. We need to shift that script because I'm here to tell you, you are worthy. Other people's approval is not a measurement of your worth. And so you need to flip the script. You need to realize that the only person's approval that matters is your own. You are worthy just by existing. And so when you shift from external validation to internal validation and realizing that you are the only one who can decide your worth, then your life can change. That's when you'll actually stop caring about what other people think. And the only thing that matters is what you think about yourself. So let's dive into how to make that shift. Step 1, you need to anchor in who you are. Self-worth isn't built externally. It's about how you talk to yourself every day, what you think about yourself every day, what you believe you are capable of, who you are as a person. It starts with yourself. And so start to pay attention how you talk to yourself. Be kind, be loving. Give that love that you give to other people and that compassion, give that to yourself first. Your identity shifts when you stop outsourcing your self-worth. And so your new belief needs to be, what I think about myself matters way more about what other people think of me. And so say this to yourself every beginning of every day and multiple times a day, especially in the beginning, because with repetition comes rewiring. You need to repeat this. In the beginning, you might not believe it, but tell it to yourself. Give it emotion, give it oomph. It needs to click something into your brain. So start every day. Tell yourself this every day and on repeat all day if you need to in the beginning until it actually sinks in. Rewire that beautiful brain of yours. Step 2, I want you to ask yourself, whose opinion actually matters besides mine. Make yourself a circle of trust. Look at the people in your life and ask yourself, do these people actually want what's best for me? Not for them. Not the people who only love me when I dim my light. When I change who I am, I need to dim myself or edit what I say or what I do so that they can accept me and love me. These people actually do not see the real you or accept and love the real you. Are they actually worth keeping in your life? I'll put a video at the end of this one with the link. I made another video about how to cut those people out and why I did that. I cut out family and friends to protect my energy. So click that at the end of this video if you want. But the people you do want to surround yourself with are the people who want your growth, the best for you, people who have earned the right to speak into your life. They might call you out sometimes, but it's always for your best interest, not theirs. So anyone else is just background noise, and their opinions don't matter. Not everyone deserves access to your mind and your energy. Step 3, you want to build micro proof daily. Every time you have a win, even if it's tiny, minuscule, you want to celebrate this. If you said what you were thinking out loud, if you wore what you wanted today instead of what you thought others might think would be good, if you stand out, if you anything, I want you to celebrate it. Say what you feel, even if it's risky. Disagree with someone respectfully. Let someone disapprove without trying to fix it or people please. Every time you do this, your brain will say, oh, someone disapproved, but I'm still safe. I'm still alive. So it's okay. So every time you do this, and your brain and your survival mechanism realize you're still alive, you're showing, you're rewiring, and you're telling yourself that disapproval does not mean I'm not okay. I didn't die. I'm still safe. And every time it'll get easier until it's second nature. Okay. Step 4, feel the fear, do it anyways. Confidence is not about being fearless. Confidence is about feeling the fear and going forward anyways. It's about letting fear have a seat in the passenger seat. You're driving anyways. You build confidence with repetition and showing yourself you can do things anyways instead of waiting to feel ready, because guess what? You never will. You need to show yourself little by little that you can do this because you can. It's as simple as that. It's a choice. Yes, in the beginning, it is scary. You are going to be stepping out of your comfort zone, especially if you've been wired like this your whole life, right? Like I said in the beginning, it's like this, wired from the get-go and from when you were a child. And so doing this out of the blue is going to be hard. But you need to step out of your comfort zone, because out of your comfort zone is fear. But on the other side of fear is growth, is expansion, is just wonderful. So there's going to be a decision. You need to decide today, what do you want to continue? Do you want to continue to care all the time what other people think? And guess what? You're always damned if you do and damned if you don't, because no matter what you do, you cannot please everyone. And so do things for yourself. If you're going to disappoint some people, no matter what you do, might as well live for yourself, right? And do what you love. Be true to you, because you are the most important person in your life. You are spending the rest of your life with you. Step 5, reclaim your energy daily. Every single day, I want you to tell yourself, today, I give 0 energy to opinions that do not serve me. This becomes your daily button reset. Tell it to yourself whenever you feel like it. I do not give my energy to opinions that do not serve me. Step 6, and what I promised in the beginning of this video, is a 3-second mindset shift. You can tell yourself the second your mind starts to think, but what will they think? The second it goes there, I want you to tell yourself this. Even if they think that, insert situation here, I still get to live my life. Their opinion does not change my truth. They are allowed to misunderstand me. That's not my responsibility. So basically, what this is that you can't control other people's actions, reactions, thoughts. You can only control what you think, do, how you act, how you react. It's not your place to make them think a certain way. That's on them. But you can decide what you let in, what you accept, what you believe or not. The thing is, when you become so strong in who you are and your identity, other people's opinions cannot, it's unshakable. They won't be able to shake what you think. Let's say you have blonde hair and I come up to you and I say, I love your black hair. And you're like, my hair's not black, my hair's blonde. And I'm like, no, I love your black hair. It's so dark, it's so wavy, it's so gorgeous. And you're like, I don't have black hair, I have blonde hair. This is because this is your truth. So when your worth, when your identity becomes so solid, you know that you were an honest person. For example, if someone comes and tells you you're dishonest, you know that that is not true. So they cannot shake your belief that you are an honest person. This needs to become your new truth. You need to be so sure of who you are and love that person. And so if someone comes up and tries to shake that belief, they cannot. And whatever they may think, you are still you. You still have your beautiful energy. You are still that same wonderful person. That's when you let go of what other people think. So if this video hit and it spoke to you, subscribe to this channel because I'm just getting started. Like the video and comment where in your life you are done caring about what other people think. And if you want to go even deeper and rewire your brain and your whole energy, go check out my meditation channel, My Soul Purpose, Meditation with Cynthia. It'll be in the description below. Go check it out and shift that beautiful energy of yours. And remember, your life is yours. Stop giving the pen to people who aren't even reading your story.